I feel like a couple people have come on this show and have said shit about me that I don't understand.
Would you like to address it?
We can address it.
I don't remember who said what and when.
Well,
do you?
I know that Kennedy, so I do watch every episode. Kennedy came on and she said that she thought that we were closer than we were in season 7 and that it turns out I was just out for myself. Or, like, I'm paraphrasing it. But I've known Kennedy. I knew her for 15 years going into Drag Race. And it's been about 18 years now that we've known each other. And I feel like she knows me better than almost any other drag queen on the face of the planet. So for her to say that about me, and not to me, but about me, really kind of pissed me off. Because there were times in the competition where, actually, let me backtrack and say, not even backtrack, but let me just say, for the record, there are moments in any competition where it's designed for one person or another to struggle.
Totally.
In any competition.
Yeah.
We're not all
What
going
good
to
is that show if everyone does great all the time?
Well, what good is life if everybody is perfect at everything? You're never going to learn. You're never going to get better. So there were times where she certainly lifted me up and helped me, but there were times when I lifted her up and helped her. We were each other's support team. Well, the whole Bitter Old Lady Brigade, which is not nearly as, like, dramatic as some of you want to make it out to be. The whole Bitter Old Lady Brigade, the entire point of that was for us to just be a crutch for each other. So when the editors decided to show certain parts of the competition and not the others,
right?
It came out that I had said I had helped her. I had written some things for her. And I did. That doesn't change the fact that I wrote those things.
Yeah.
I was never mad about it. I never expected anything for it. They asked me about it in the interview, and I said, yes, I did this and I did that. She took it as a personal slight. I never meant it, and maybe this is just me being naive, I never meant it in the vein of, well, she'd be nothing without me.
Right.
You need me. You needed me to survive. I carried you to the Final Four. No, girl, I never said that, and that's not even what I inferred. What I said was, in that moment, I used what I had to teach you to be a little bit better in that certain thing.
Sure.
To propel you forward, and you got to win because of it. But she took that as a personal attack. We talked, girl, I called her immediately.
Good. It seems like there's a lot of calls.
I was like, oh, we need to talk. We need to talk right now. And we were fine. It's cool. It's good. I still love her. I love her more than most people in the world.
Right.
But that was one moment that made me go, stop. Like, you know better.
Any other ones you want to address that you remember?
We talked about Trixie.
Yeah.
And then Candy Ho.
Oh, yeah, what did Candy Ho say? Lady Red, do you remember what Candy Ho said?
No.
Do you remember Candy Ho?
I do remember Candy Ho.
Oh, okay. They gave me a little cocktail. Hold on.
Yes. We're lubricating you up, sweetie.
I'm just going to leave it here on your desk.
Yeah, go ahead.
For that. No, Candy Ho, she was doing Look at Her. And my picture came up and she said, I don't know what it is that she does. And my first instinct is to be a queen and to pop off and go, well, I get booked. That's what I do, bitch. But that would literally only be me lashing. I think it's being funny.
Yeah.
The Twitter comments and the YouTube comments are totally going to prove me otherwise. But it kind of hurt me on I don't even want to say it hurt me, but it made me stop and go, Miss Thing.
Really, bitch?
Really? Because I have always uplifted her. I have always been an advocate of Candy Ho. I have always gone out there and said, she is one of the best entertainers that has ever been on RuPaul's Drag Race. I told everybody this, promoters and other queens and booking agents, like, she's incredible. You go and you see Candy Ho in a show, that bitch will do everything that I can't do. She will dance the house down.
She's amazing, yeah.
She is fantastic, and I have always, always, always been an uplifter of her. But part of me wanted to go, well, girl, you're the only reason that our team, our comedy duo, ended up in the bottom. I didn't even, like, they were gonna judge it in teams, and all of a sudden they were like, well, Ginger, you're safe. But Kandy, you got to lip sync for your life when we did the comedy partners. Because, again, I wrote a lot of the material. I took her ideas. We bounced them off each other. I wrote a lot of the material. And she's not a comedy queen. She's not. That's not a bad thing. But it's not her forte. And I tried to give her comedy beats. I tried to kind of tell her, now you're going to count to 3 when you say this, and then you're going to say this, and it's going to be a zinger, and it's going to be great, and da-da-da-da-da. I don't claim to be the be-all, end-all of comedy, but I know a little bit about comedy.
Yeah, you coached her through the thing, for sure.
And I helped her. Like, I did everything that I could to make her as amazing as she could be. And it didn't work out, but I never knew that we had an issue. All of these girls from my season that come on here and talk shit about me, I never knew that we had an issue.